Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation, and have I got a treat for you. For those of you who especially love vintage silver, this is a very rare set. I'd never seen one like this before, and not since I made this purchase many years ago. This is a very rare set of bars, equaling 29 ounces in weight. This is the rare Johnson Matthey Canada poured silver bar set. Let's explore! Indeed, this is quite a unique offering here. As you can see, it comes in this heavy plastic form-fitted case here that shows all of the bars here in their various different forms. There are a 10 ounce, and then next we have a 7 ounce, a 5 ounce, a 4, and a 3 ounce size. I actually have one of these 3 ounce bars separately as well too. But this is quite a set. Very, very fascinating how it's packaged and put together. And there were actually 2 different sets for these. And it's really interesting to see how the 4 bar set, which contains the 5, 7, 4, and 3 troy ounce bars, kind of all to the edge of the case, much smaller. But even the same thing with this 5 bar set. The bars, you'll notice they're pushed right to the edge of the case. Kind of makes for an interesting display here. Like a Capital Plastics holder, it does have screws that can be removed so that you can take and look at the bars individually. I've never actually done that. Thought I'd keep it in this case. I got this at a coin show. Had no idea really what it meant. I didn't know it was related to Johnson Matthey Canada. But of course the maple leaf sort of gave it away that you see here on the bars there. And we're going to take a close look at the bars here in a moment. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this set upon learning about it. I'm going to tell you how I purchased it and about when I purchased it. And I paid a premium for it. As you can imagine, it's rare silver bars, but they are, I think, going for a lot more these days just in spot price alone. But very interesting indeed. So this set was part of an offering by the Guardian Trust Company of Montreal, Canada. And again, it contains this 3, 4, 5, 7, and 10 ounce ingots. And it was offered by Guardian Trust Company in 1965. The original issue price was $57.03, which does not include postage. And this is from information that I was able to find out through allengelhard.com. You know, there is that relationship between Johnson Matthey and Engelhard. And there are different variations of these bars. Like, for instance, the 7 ounce bar here has a flat top 7 that is worth a lot more, much rarer than this one. But at a time in 1965, the fact that it was 3 nines fine plus, I think tells us, you know, that they've got refining down to a science up there in Canada. For sure, but there's also a more rare straight line 10 ounce variety that is more expensive too. And these are the original bars in the original packaging here, and you can see that obviously being poured silver, they do have some milk spotting and some imperfections, but is always to be the case with poured silver. Let's take a look up at the back here. We can see the amazing differences between them all here, and how the spotting and the ripples and dimples and all that stuff make their way on the bars to give them that character, which is so amazing. Now, this set being quite unique, I've never seen one since anywhere for sale. I've not really checked eBay lately, but I think this is quite a nice set. And quite a rarity to be offered, especially for such a cheap price, $57, some odd cents these heavy 29 ounces of silver. Now, the bars individually are going for a pretty good price on eBay, or at least being offered there. But again, I have not done a whole lot of research. As you can see, I left the price on the packaging for what it was offered for at the coin show where I bought it. And I did that on purpose because I wanted to see and look back, as I have done with some of the earlier things I've bought, to see what the price would move just in bullion price from now and then. Now, I believe I got a slight discount on this set. I may have paid, if I remember correctly, it's either $5.65 or $5.75. But let's just say I paid $5.95. That would equate to $20.52 per troy ounce in this set. And so I would say just on bullion price alone, I did very well with this set. But the collector value is much greater, I believe, for those of you who collect vintage silver bars. And there were several members of this community who do collect vintage silver bars. Some of them have moved on to other social media platforms, but others may be still here. If you know of any who do collect vintage silver bars, let them know about this video. I'd be very curious to see what they think about it. I know I can think of a handful of names, but I don't want to mention some of them because I don't want to leave anybody out. But if you know of anybody on any other social media accounts, feel free to forward this video to them or share it among Instagram or what have you. I'd be curious to see what they think about it, or if they know anything more about it other than what I was able to research on this and different varieties. There's a lot of different intricacies and the stampings and the like on some of these bars and varieties of vintage poured silver. It is a science in and of its own, knowing and all the different features of vintage poured silver in general. And even this set in particular comes with several different varieties, as I have mentioned in the past. So let's take a look at these at a slightly closer level here. There is the 5-ounce bar. Very, very cool. You can see the imperfections. It was poured, you know. It does have the stampings very clear on it. But it is certainly does have that, you can tell it's got that poured look to it. Here is the Johnson Matthey 999 plus fine 7-ounce poured bar. How often do you see a 7-ounce poured silver bar? There is the 3-ounce, the tiny one in the bunch. Very, very nice. Unique. Very cool. Here is the ginormous 10-ounce bar. Very, very nicely done. Clear stampings on that one. There's the maple leaf, very well stamped maple leaf. And here is the 4-ounce bar. JMC, Johnson Matthey, Canada. Very, very cool set, I think, overall. And pleased to have it in the collection. One of those things where you don't see it every day. And as a collector, this is why I bought the set. And so it's one of those things I just thought I'd share with the community. It's something I had been planning to share quite a while. I missed opportunities before where it probably would have gotten more views, because typically when you do showcasings, they don't get as many views as some of the news and other reports that I do in this channel. But I kind of wish that these types of videos would get more views. Who doesn't like to look at pretty silver offerings such as what you see here? Very, very cool indeed. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Is this a set that you find interesting? Or is some of these types of old bars just not your thing? And I can understand it, because it is kind of rough around the edges. You know, the newer bars are a lot more, you know, polished and very intricate designs and the like, security features than some of these old bars. But they have character, and I think there's something to be said. There is this whole niche that we know of vintage silver bars, and this certainly falls in that category. And the fact that it's a set like this, I think, makes it extra special. The complete of the two sets, this is the complete set. 3, 4, 5, 7, and 10 ounces, 29 ounces. $595 when I made the purchase, probably less than that. And there it is. All right. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch this video, and to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.